Hi guys, welcome to match 3 of my support placements in season 18. Today we're heading to King's Row, so we're playing on home turf. And like I say, every time I can get to this map, this is a map I hate to lose on. So we're going all out to get the win today.
Hey Google, shut the fuck up, you idiot.
And yep, start off this match with the gentleman on the mic. I'm not quite sure who he was talking to. I seem to say Google. So I didn't know if if that was relating to something else going on in his house, or again, obviously I didn't know whether he was just pronouncing my name Noodles wrong. He was misreading that or whatever. So as I say, I stay off comms for most of this match, as I don't really want to engage with him. But having said that, I don't think there's anything else bad that comes out of him in the match. I think he's all right. From my looks, there's only 3 of us in comms anyway. It's me, Genji, and I don't know, it's the Roadhog or something. So yeah, there's not a massive amount of benefit to be had on there anyway. But so far in placements, we've played 2-1-2. I say if I could win 3 out of 5, I'm really happy with that. So say King's Row, perfect opportunity to achieve that, and anything we get after that's a bonus. So yeah, the Moira ball comes in, so I play safe there. Don't want to feed that damage too much. Let's hit the Genji, so we get the first pick. We need our Ryan to push forward now and create some space. So I can hear the Bastion, I don't know where he is, but well, we get the pick on the Bastion, which is decent. Then we get the pick on the Moira, so we've actually got 3 picks here. Sort of push in. I see the Reinhardt comes charging in, and he's clearly going for me. I thought he was going to turn around and go back to the point, which is why I kind of pressed in a bit. So I was hoping to just drill some damage into his back. What I should have done there is pull back, get into the hotel. And if nothing else, at least delay my death to draw him even further away from the point. And yeah, it looks like they clean up on the point. I say to say we got 3 picks before they got any. I think we should have done better there. I think that was right. I don't know, maybe they did get a pick and I missed it. But whatever. I mean, I'm 55% for Transcendence, so if nothing else, we can hopefully poke for a little bit and then engage with that. Unfortunately, I take a fire strike to the face there, so I've got to play cautious. Now I've got the sight on the Bastion. My Genji dies me, so I just want to run away. Zarya's on me as well, and unfortunately I get picked off. I just kind of get stuck in no man's land there. I guess team pushed forward, I'd hung back, but then the Genji came onto me, and yeah, I just got caught out. So that was poor positioning, I guess. I guess this is the nature of solo queue, not being quite sure what team's going to do, what your team's going to do, so it's difficult to coordinate with them. And we appear to have our own Bastion now. Fight fire with fire. We've got 2 picks again, so it's a great opportunity for us to push in. All we've got to do is take out their Bastion, and we should be good. Again, I take another fire strike to the face. Probably need to work on that.
No fight, I ate danger.
So we deal with their Reinhardts. This is looking good. So I see the Moira stream come in there, and I hear the Genji blade pop the Transcendence, so decent Transcendence. Completely shut that down. They're pushing back in numbers, so somehow we've managed to not cap this point yet. So I mean, they're clearly a very aggressive team. They like to play aggressive. That Reinhardt is very aggressive. Now we actually, unfortunately, our attack actually breaks down there as our Reinhardt dies. But we've got 2 ticks. I think as a team we've got to look at that and think we should have done better. We were on the point for ages. So they staggered in. I can hear they've got their Bastion ulting there. Again, I'm not quite sure where he is. I'm taking up a fairly conservative position. Did our Bastion ult at the same time then? Yeah. Anyway, we're landing kills, but we've got to get onto the point. That's all that matters. Now I've managed to pick up another Transcendence here. So I push forward, pop the Transcendence. Now I know our their Reinhardt's off fighting something over there. I'm ignoring him. I'm going to try and get this third cap on the point. This Genji's just been very evasive, but we get him. And we get the Reinhardt. Now it's just the soldier, and surely we've held it long enough. Again, that was decent Transcendence there. Mostly just to keep me alive and get me onto the point. And I think that buys us the overtime needed to cap. So yeah, as a team I think we did fairly poorly capping that point. We should have done it quicker. But we've done it. And that's all that matters. Now we can run a pirate ship. There's the Genji. I'd been able to hear someone behind us for a little while. I wasn't sure who it was, but there he is. Lucio tries it. Deal with him. Decent. Soldier tries to run straight across us to go up there. Whatever. Again, we're landing some good kills here. Soldier's way out of position. It looks like we should be able to cap here. Yeah, we do. So I say it was painful first point, but breeze of a second point, to be honest. It walked straight through.
This is not your time.
Now that soldier, which I guess we ignored earlier, has come up to haunt us. We've lost this fight. I don't have Transcendence, so as soon as the Dragon Blade comes in, it's like, okay, whatever. It was pretty much poor ultimate by that Genji, really, because I say the fight was won. So we probably need to invest that, but we'll absolutely take it. Then it's good. It's good to see our team actually grouping up. We're waiting to come together and go out as a group. It's really good to see, actually. I know it doesn't kind of seem like much, but yeah, sometimes, quite often, what you get is one or two team members that just run off doing their own thing. So it was really nice to see as a team actually that we were grouping up to go in. Now they do manage to wipe us there, but it took two ults from the Shatter and the soldier one. Again, kind of similar to the first point, they're playing super aggressive, and I wanted to punish that soldier for playing out of position. He does get away with a sliver of HP though, although I think we managed to chase him down. Now our team have run round to the right by the looks of it, but the kills are coming through. Yeah, we got the Zarya, so now we should be in a really strong position to get on the payload and get some progress. Now, I guess he got the drop on me. I was disappointed to die to the Lucio there, but I guess he was chasing me down. He is hard to hit. Unfortunately, the Mercy reses me. I would have hated to use a Transcendence just to keep myself alive versus a Lucio. That just doesn't feel right. But anyway, we're pushing through well here. Kind of got it around the corners. Now with the home straight, obviously this is the hardest point to cap, but should we get to? Genji Blade comes in, Transcendence out. Again, a decent Transcendence. You can see our team's going down there. Was he behind us, that Reinhardt? I think, yeah. So I don't know where that Reinhardt came from now, actually. But anyway, he gets the Shatter off, and then the soldier busts his ult. So it looks like that's where the cart is gonna finish. Yeah. So nearly to the end. but not quite. So we'll see what we can do on defense. Like I say, there, first point was poor, second point was breeze, and third point was tough. But I think as a team we did pretty well. I was pretty happy with the team performance there. So, given how they played in that round, I'd expect the attacking team to be quite aggressive here. But that might mean that Reinhardt charges in, feeds. So it looks like we're going similar team to last time with the Orisa Roadhog. Oh no, actually we were Reinhardt last time. So different, yeah. So we got Orisa Roadhog, and we still got the Bastion. We got Zen and Mercy. I was thinking about potentially a Baptiste for this, you know, to go with the bunker comp, but again I want to stick to my principles of I want to play Zenyatta, so I'm going to stick to playing Zenyatta. I was getting value in the first round, hopefully it will continue here as well. So we're setting up fairly far back with the Bastion. That's not necessarily a bad position, to be fair, because it does mean that they've got to cross the whole distance in order to get to him. I figure with the Bastion setting up there, I'll take the high ground up here, so we should have a good sight line just to chuck orbs through there, and hopefully they will be. If they've got line of sight on me here, you know, they should be so distracted by the Bastion that I might just have free reign. Just keep an eye out over here. So yeah, the biggest risk is being flanked around here. I know that they don't have a Widowmaker, so I can be a bit freer with my positions. It's Hanzo and someone else. Now here it's Moira and is it Genji coming around there? So drop down. I want to get the other side of the Bastion. Then I don't know if he actually deflects my orbs against Bastion there. Because the Bastion was there, I couldn't see him deflecting, so that's maybe a kind of game sense, game awareness. No, unfortunately I think he did take out the Bastion with his shurikens.
Excellent teacher.
Unfortunately, I say with all of our team dead, it looks like they will cap the point here. Obviously that's disappointing because it took us so long to cap A. The fact that they've done it pretty much straight away. Quite tough, so I decided to stick with Orisa and Bastion, although Orisa's not going to stick with Orisa and Bastion. She goes to do her own thing, so now I'm a bit stuck. I maybe should have dropped off the back and in through the room as I think about it. But anyway, I'm able to sneak through this way and pick up some damage on the Ana on the way. So now with them being quite aggressive and a bit flanky, I decided to take a position here so that whether they come forward or whether they come around kind of that back street, it's unlikely they're going to flank me, or even if they come over the side on the right. So he gets a shatter off just as I take him out. Which is decent, and now I really want to build up to my Transcendence. There we are. I could hear someone coming around there, which is why I was being a bit cautious. Moira comes in with Coalescence, but we eliminate her. And now I've got Transcendence, so again I'll stick to this position, which is again it's a nice little position to kind of see my team there. I don't think I'm going to get flanked. As soon as the fight starts going against us, I'll invest Transcendence. And I can see it's kind of kicking off in that room there, but I don't want to go in there and get involved in that. That could be a death sentence. Ideally those guys just need to get out of the room. The Orisa goes in there, but... And I can see there's obviously a Reaper in there. It looks like there's a Genji in there as well. So bust the Transcendence out to stop the Genji blade. And it also blocks off part of the Zarya ult, and then the Reaper ult comes in as well. So they invested 3 ults there, but they do get the team wipe. It didn't really come to anything, but our Roadhog, you certainly kill cam there, did a really good job of hooking that Reaper as soon as his ult started, preventing him from getting any value. So even though we lost that fight anyway, whatever, just thought I'd highlight that. Yeah, I noticed at least that the Roadhog did a really good job, because I think he negates another ultimate later on as well, actually. So just want to make sure his contributions are recognised. Now they've managed to cap point B, and it's what, 4 minutes I think they've now got to I don't know, do 90% of C. So I'm not feeling too confident at the moment. But like I said, this is King's Row, it's home turf. I don't like to lose on King's Row, so we're going to go for it. Fortunately, this is the easiest point to hold, in theory anyway. The Reaper comes in trying to dive me down, and he does manage to get the kill on me, unfortunately. Was there one orb from killing him there, maybe? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I think it was one orb at one point. Fortunately, we seem to get away with it. D.Va dives in, so I'll figure out. Oh, I'll leave Roadhog to deal with to finish her off. But then no, it's still going. Now it's just about keeping as many of our team alive as possible here, or chucking in damage to anyone who comes close. This is looking okay. I can hear that they've invested Transcendence, so really all we want to do is try to stay alive. Unfortunately, they get our Bastion. Mercy reses the Orisa, Reaper ult comes in, and I get good Transcendence to negate his Death Blossom. Although we are pushed kind of right onto the highlighted area. Good tracking of the Reaper there by our team, so we delete him as soon as he comes out of Wraith Form. And there, that was, I think, yeah, the Roadhog again. He hooked the Genji and blocked that ultimate, which was good, obviously, because I don't have Transcendence. So again, you know, that was another crucial play, clutch play from our Roadhog. And we are doing quite well to hold here. You can see that they're down to, well, they're under 2 minutes, so we're more than halfway. And we're putting up a really good defense here. We're pretty much just kind of bunkered in. And they're also kind of making the mistake of sort of trickling in and kind of doing their own thing.
I still have use for you. Help me.
I see the Moira up there. She must have still been up there from the Symmetra teleporter before. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get the kill on her as she's playing quite conservative, but hopefully if nothing else I can just sort of scare her back by keep putting the Discord on her and hitting her with orbs wherever I can. So again, there's Zarya invested her ult there, but we came through it unscathed, and I'm just taking up a pretty conservative position now. I really want to deal with that Moira, but I can't, so I'll settle for just sort of zoning her back. And now we're into kind of one fight territory, really. I've got Transcendence, so we're actually now in a really strong position. Just waiting for them to dash in, do something desperate. I'll pop Transcendence, and then hopefully that'll be it. And there we go. We get the win, which I think was really good, because I say we didn't leave ourselves in great position by point C, but we really rallied together as a team there. And yeah, did well. I say there was quite some decent plays in our team. I say the Roadhog did well to interrupt some ults. Our Mercy was doing really well. She must have pumped out loads of healing in that. Yeah, Soldier and Bastion, they're landing kills. And Reese is clearly creating the space as well. So yeah, all around pretty good map. It's a pretty good map. I think there was a couple of positioning issues with me. I think that was the main thing I was calling out when I was getting caught out. So particularly like that Reinhardt, the first one, but on the whole pretty good round, and that now takes me to play 3-1-3 in my placement, which is really good. So I'm happy. Even if I lose the next two, I'm happy with this result. But obviously we will be playing for wins in those, and I will have those up shortly. So hope you enjoyed watching. Any feedback, leave it below, and thank you very much.